Hello and welcome in. It is a 90-minute match tonight. Slough Town versus Inter Milan in the Champions League final. Yes, you heard me right. The Champions League final. I can't believe Slough are about to win a Champions League. You stop that now. Stop that now. But we could, but stop that. Stop it. But we might. No, stop it. Stop it. We really might. For a random shirt of mystery to magic moment of history. It rhymes. Kev. Oh, alliteration and rhyming. Two of my favourite things. So the league finished last night, just about, and we managed to get Europa League, which is really, really good. We sealed Europa League football for next season. Could be better than that. Yeah, but we have secured European football for next season, which is really, really positive. That's a real massive positive. But this is not what we're here for. We're here for the Champions League. We're here for Blue Neri against Slough, Inter Milan against Slough. It's been a bit of a path to the final. I'm not just going to go straight into the final. We finished, unbelievably, in first. Our opponents finished in 15th, losing to Getafe, Olympiacos and Manchester City. Yeah, they drew with them and they beat PSG, Porto, Tenerife and Slavia Prague. We didn't lose to anyone, didn't draw with anyone and beat all of them. We won 8 games in the league. It was pretty magical. And it came out of nowhere. So we then moved on to the knockout playoff where Inter Milan were victorious against Panathinaikos. 8-1 on aggregate, by the way, is outrageous. We then beat AC Milan, their city rivals, and Blue Neri beat Sochaux 6-0. Oh my goodness, they've won by a lot of goals on most of their ties. Then we beat Manchester City. This was the big one. We all thought we were going out. We all thought we were going out in this one. Blue Neri beat PSG again. They beat them earlier in the tournament. So did we, of course. Semi-final. I mean, how they got through this is beyond me, to be honest with you. A 6-5 aggregate win after losing 5-3 in the away leg. They obviously won 3-0. Good maths. 3-0 in the opening semi-final, which was very, very good. Julian Castro with a hat-trick for them. We beat Porto 6-2. Our most convincing win in the knockouts was in the semi-final. And then that takes us all the way to the final. Now, Julian Castro, I now notice, top scorer in the tournament. And the third, he's a bit of an issue, isn't he, Julian Castro? We need to have a look at him. Right winger, whether he'll play on the right wing or up front, I'm not 100% sure. 5 goals for Colombia, an international. He has actually played 23 games for Sunderland, which will interest you all, I'm sure. But our form going into this is pretty good. We won our last 3 games. We beat Porto, obviously, Sunderland and Man United to make sure we got that position in the league. Inter Milan have had a very good run as well. Very similar, actually, because they lost to Bayern. But they won the league on the final game of the season, pipping AC Milan, who drew. They were joint on points before. AC Milan were above them, and Inter did win it. Key thing is Vendelbo's on form. Vendelbo knows when to score goals, and the fact he has scored 6 goals in 3 games leading into this game is very, very important. Now, if we move into the team selection, I did put it in the Discord earlier, we've got 2 notable players not in the team, I'd say, and 1 notable player not in the squad altogether. The big notable absence is Abdoulaye Traoré, and there's no two ways about it. Traoré, although he hasn't had as big of an impact this season, he's very much a bench player. However, what a player he is to come off the bench. And he's a big miss. He's a really, really significant miss. The 2 next players we need to talk about are these 2 here. So Leonardo Nunez, I call him Leandro, I call him whatever, but his name is Leonardo Nunez. Had a really good season, his opening season for the club, without putting up too many trees. 5 goals in the league, 3 in the Champions League, few assists to his names, very quick, very agile, very good at dribbling, a really, really useful prospect. I spoke to my assistant manager, and I said to him, what do you reckon? Because he's not fully match fit. Shall we have him on the bench to bring him on in the 60th minute? My assistant manager agreed. This is a significant one in my book. This is a really, really significant one. Simi Krop. Now, Simi Krop is a player who has played an awful lot of football this season and notably scored and been involved in an awful lot of goals. We are going to miss him in our Caraslau Cup final, if you remember. He was the man who scored the goal to get us back in the game against Manchester United. He's a big game player, but unfortunately got injured in the last game of the season. He has almost come back from his his knock on his ankle. However, he is not fully fit. They do not recommend playing him. We're going to leave him on the bench as a secret weapon, is the plan for Simi Krop. They are both replaced by two able understudies. Louis Conception's had a good season for us this season. Came in from Southampton for 21 million. The English, not international just yet. Louis Conception is a good footballer. He's had a good season, and you know what? He does like a goal. So I'm quite excited to see how he gets on in this game. And then we have Ivan Ronigan. Ivan Ronigan, we bought in from Bodo Glimt. He's a really, really talented central midfielder. Very, very fast, good going forward, quite dangerous in attacking areas. And Ivan Ronigan, he won't have been expecting to get a start in the Champions League final, and probably wouldn't have if it wasn't for Kropp's injury. He's predominantly come off the bench if you look there. However, he is a valuable part of our squad, and a sub we pretty much use in every single game. Are you going to put Ronigan on again? Probably. In goal, Željko Milhar. At right back, Jose Carlos, and Andy Garvin at left back, with Miggy Benavides and Philo Pastry at centre half. In the middle of midfield, Tariq Halilovic, the golden boy of yesteryear. Ivan Ronigan is joined by star boy himself, Alessio Reversi. On the left of midfield, we have Louis Conception. On the right, we have Roy, the boy Boykers. And up front, the man we love, our hero, Marcus Niestrup Vendelbo. Oh my word. We've got options on the bench to rotate. Not lots, but we do have options to rotate. I suppose the only thing we can do now is start. I don't want to do it. If I don't click it, it's not happened, does it? If I don't click it, it's not happened. We're in the Champions League final. Will we see any changes for your first team lineup for the big match? Sender system. Here we go. Here we go. I've clicked that because obviously we need to move to full match. 13 seconds have gone. We've missed 30 seconds. I wonder what happened in those first 12 seconds. I was hoping for a watch-along party at Arbor Park, really. Me too. I can't believe they didn't invite me down. Imagine it. Imagine it. Right. Let's go. Oh, Halilovic into Ronigan. Vendelbo. Good start. Hey, good start that. Putting pressure on him straight from the off. Miggy Benavides won the Europa Conference League against us in the final for Genoa last season, which is the reason we bought him, because he looked so good in that game. He's got his second European final in 2 years, as have we. But the big difference is he's going for his second title. We are not. As Jose Carlos wins that back after a brilliant tackle from Vendelbo. Go on, Jose. Hey! Where's that yellow? Where is it? It's to the back post. It's cleared away. They're aiming for Ronigan for some reason. And well done, Andy Garvin then whips it up to Vendelbo. Is Vendelbo onside here? No, he wasn't. It's looking good. How was that not a booking, by the way? Get control of the game, ref. Win it. Oh no, Sebek. He's going to book him for this. That's pathetic. The consistency in the game is gone. How is that any different to theirs? My right back is booked after 5 minutes against the winger. Sanchez with, oh my goodness, it's a brilliant save from Schalke. It's a really good free kick. Roy's cut that out really well. It's a poor pass, and Roy the boy down the right hand side now takes on the defensive midfield. He's going to lose it to Pereira. He's got a bit of pace about him, that Pereira, actually. Interesting. Castro now gives it off to Sebek. Nothing silly, Jose. Oh, it's really poor. They don't want it, lads. They don't want it. Into Andy Garvin now. He's got a bit of real estate to work in. Andy Garvin now. Ilunga with a long ball to Castro. Halilovic comes for him, though. He's done well there, Halilovic. Roy the boy. Oh, the consistency of this ref. The consistency of this ref is disgusting. Conception, can he get there? He does. He crosses it towards reversing. What? Andy Garvin. Not again, Andy. For heaven's sake, you're really embarrassing yourself. Just for a couple of minutes, I'm going to swap him round. Just because I feel like Reversi's not having a good game. Keeps the ball all day, I agree. Callum, has anyone suggested that you might have control issues? Sorting the kits out, driving the bus, reporting from the streets, picking and managing the team, commentating on the game. Look, when it's my club, Kev. I hope he settles the burgers at halftime as well. I do. Yeah, I'm there. I'm cooking them as we speak. Shh, shh. Can you not hear it? Shh, shh. Halilovic into Ronigan. Vendelbo. Go on, Marcus. Jose Carlos. Oh my goodness. Jose Carlos. Ronigan. Keep it alive. Ivan crosses into... Oh, Vendelbo was there, but he didn't win the header. That's our first proper chance, really. Oh, for a second. But that's a brilliant bit of tackling from Jose Carlos there. He's having a good game. I mean, the stats would say otherwise, though. This is what I find interesting about full match, because we're watching everything. And we can sort of say, Garvin's had a poor game. Garvin should probably be on a 6-4 or something like that. Oh, my goodness, what have you done, Philo? But then Garvin wins that tackle. I take it all back. Conception now. On this left-hand side, great ball to Reversi. We're at stronger now of Reversi out there with them. Conception, get it in. Garvin, Reversi, Alessio, Starboy. Why have you gone backwards? Tariq, Roy, the boy. Oh, my goodness. Is that a shot on goal? I feel like it was. Halilovic. We're coming into this, though. We're looking the stronger side at the moment. Roy, the boy. That's a really poor pass. Curse of the commentator. Garvin. Andy Garvin. Ronigan into Vendelbo. Can he find his man? It's a lovely ball off to Roy. He's getting a lot of possession at the moment. Roy the boy into Halilovic. Chips it to Vendelbo. It's a poor header, but Jose Carlos will pick this up. Jose whips it. Reversi. Oh, it's gone all the way through. I thought for a second we had a penalty there. I thought for a second we had a pen. You might suggest it's not the time, but have you any pulled pork? Pereira picks it up on the left-hand side for Inter. Now Castro, the danger man. He flies, doesn't he? Goodness me. Ronigan's tracked him all the way there. It's good defending from Ronigan. Pereira, Ilunga, loads of time and space. Pereira, Sebek, Sanchez. He's offside, but goodness me, they opened us up there. Oh my god. Off. Ref, please. I mean, if it wasn't off, Benavidez just got a red card. He's injured him as well. In fact, should we try and look for overlaps? See if that's going to make a difference. Sanchez now brings it forward. Reversi tracking him back. That's brilliant defensive work from Alessio. Not something we see from him very often. Calma, the centre half of Inter Milan. Halilovic won it initially, but then we lose out. Sanchez, Searle, Pereira, Gunderland, Pereira, Sanchez now. We've lost Barbini. Garvin. What a save. Blimey, hit that like a rocket. Filio Pesci over to Andy Garvin on the left-hand side now. Come on, Andy. Through to Conception. It's in. Reversi. Oh, my goodness, that's our biggest chance. And I tell you what, there's not many other people I'd want it to fall to. Reversi. Garvin's anticipated that really well. Ronigan, he is fouled. That is the second time for Castro. And I've been told by Kev not to do the hand gesture. But how have they not had a booking so far? Reversi whips it to Conception. Louis Conception. Vendelbo! Always creating a show. Come on! He's indestructible. Always believe it. It's unbelievable for Conception, by the way. Louis Conception did so well there. He did so well. Who scored? I'm in the bar still. Every time Scoops goes to the bar, we score. It's brilliant. Oh, my goodness. Vendelbo, the Mr. Reliable, scores in the Champions League final and he wins it back high here. We couldn't, could we? They're on the ropes. Jose Carlos down the right side wins a throw-in. Come on, boys. Conception, who I think has had a questionable game so far. What a ball that was, though. Roy the boy. Are we going to check it, ref? Are we going to have a look? Because I saw a lot of man there. It's a lot of man and not much ball. Not like that. Castro, Sebek, they're in our box. I don't like that at all. Don't let him in. Elunga, don't let him in. Towards Castro and Jelko, it's comfortable. Rosero, we're forcing them all the way back here. This is brilliant defending. The shape is magnificent. The boys should be proud of their defending this half. They really should. Garvin, it's a brilliant ball. Reversi is in behind here. Alessio Reversi. Back to Conception, shoots, and he wins the corner. The final move of this half will probably be a Slough attack as Ronigan will take this one. Ivan Ronigan in front of the Slough fans, whips it in. Filo Paisley Carbonet. Miggy Benavides. Go on, Miggy. Oh, he's gone back to Andy Garvin. It's a sensible move. Halilovic in a rare attacking position. Reversi. Oh. For a second. Roy Boykers with the outswinger this time. It's Ronigan. Oh my goodness. We should have buried this. It should be 2. As Ronigan whips this one in. Filo Paisley. How has Silva kept them in it? That is 3. In added time, Silva might have just kept them in this game. It's a really good half. To be 1-0 up, we're very happy with it. We'll see the goal again. It was a free kick from Reversi out to Conception. The composure to put it across the face of the goal, and Vendelbo, of course, was the man on the spot to put it home. I think we go back to positive. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Searle into Sanchez now. Immediately. That's fine. Let him shoot from there. That's absolutely fine by me. Jelko now with the ball in his hands. Off to Fila. I waited for the highlight to end then, and it just didn't. Garvin, there we go. The ball's out of place, and now we can go to positive, because why would we at half-time? Down the left-hand side, Andy Garvin gets the ball in towards Roy. Oh, I tell you what, that's a chance. It's an early corner in the first minute of the second half. Sebek, good tackle from Vendelbo there. It's maybe an area for maybe a fast left winger to expose. Vendelbo over to Conception. Go on, Louis. Oh, it's a good tackle from Elunga. Garvin throws to Vendelbo, heads it down. It's Garvin, Andy Garvin, Jose Carlos on the edge. Roy the boy! Yes! Come on! Roy the boy! What a first touch and what a second one. It's an absolute beauty. He's done it time and time again. That's why he's called Roy the Boy. And Roy the Boykers has made it 2-0 in the Champions League final. I mean, what a moment. What a start to the second half. He's done it so often. But I'll tell you what, he's done it on the biggest stage in world football now. No way is it 2-0 to Slough. Pereira now. Pereira. Shoots. He's rattled the crossbar. Oh my goodness me. I'm very warm. You know what? I might derobe. Oh, it's getting warm. It's a free kick. Gunderland. I mean, if they could just not score here, it would be really lovely. The captain whips it in. It's headed across the face. It's headed away by Filo. It's a good header from the captain. Undo the tie? Absolutely not. I'm still here for business. Oh my goodness. Gunderland now. We'll take it with his left. In the swinger. Filo heads away again, and Louis Conception tries to go for that. He gets there and clears as well. Pereira now. Good tackle from Conception. Ronigan. He's on. Oh, Ronigan. We've still got it here. Roy Boykers. No way. I tell you what, it's a massive chance. Cleared away by the defence. Jose Carlos has it. Whips it to the back post. Conception. He's usually so good in the air. 71 of you here, and I really do appreciate it. It's Vendelbo. Peter. Marcus. Knee strip Vendelbo. He got beyond there, didn't he? For a second, I thought he might pull the trigger. Roy has. He puts it wide. Decades in the making. Literally 2 decades. I mean, you could argue if FM23 is anything to go by. Almost 4 decades. Sebek. That's wild to say. Castro, don't like this at all. I don't like him on the ball. Filo heads away. Filo's been imperious at the back. Great word. Vendelbo. I shouldn't say that about words I use. Commentators baffled by the Slough manager suddenly bursting out in a jolly dance. Kalmar, I was going to show my card there, but I didn't. The bench are off, though. They're not happy about this at all. Reversi crosses it in. It's headed away. Gunderland. Thanks, State. Halilovic. Ref! Garvin on the left-hand side. Garvin whips it. Oh, It's a good ball. Here we go. Flicked on Sanchez. Roy handballed it. Is he going to get booked for this? No way. Hooked away another threat. I mean, dare I say it, they're not giving us a game here at all. 17 minutes on the clock, about to tick over. Roy the boy, down the right side, gets a corner kick. Corner kick. Come on. Roy the boy, as it ticks over to the 70th minute, it's cleared away, and Kamara now brings it forward, the substitute for Inter Milan. He's chased down by Jose Carlos, who obviously cannot make a challenge. Still shoots. It's a comfortable save from Željko. We're changing the fullbacks. Celery crosses towards Castro. Željko comes and claims. Come on. Defensively, we look really, really solid at the moment. Castro, Vaxdal, you need to make a challenge there. Loving this rear guard action. Me too. Bellarabi, Castro, Vaxdal tries to challenge him. Castro takes him on. Vaxdal challenges. Go on, Jan Ruben. Go on. Kamara, back to Gunderland. Vendelbo's back there. It's into Kamara. Out of absolutely nothing. How on earth has that just happened? What's going on here? Ronigan, we're going to have to watch it at snail's pace. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. Roy's gone over from Gunderland. He's given a penalty. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Immediately. It's got to be. I think I might be about to do something really stupid. With 10 minutes to go in the Champions League final, I am bringing on Big Bennett. He strides over to the penalty spot for the save, for the glory. Big Bennett. Oh no, he's missed. I can't believe he missed. Vaxdal's in though. Jan Ruben Vaxdal. Corner. Nunez with the corner here. Now we've wasted the last sub as well. Crossed in, Benavides heads it over the bar. Željko into Filo Pastry. Halilovic now. Over to Leandro Nunez. Come on, Nunez. Come on. I'm going for it. Because they have done about 87 different fouls. How has he not booked? We'll take this. Whips it in towards Nunez. Big Bennett will pick this up. The England international, Big Bennett. He looks nervous coming on, apparently. Jan Ruben is wasting as much time as he wants, and I don't care. Big Bennett holds it now. Lovely pass to Vendelbo. That was a foul. Gunderland. Sanchez now. Halilovic cuts it out. Can't find Big Bennett. Benavides wins that header well. Halilovic now. Nunez. Ronigan. He loses out to Rosero, but that's going to roll out for a corner, is it? No, he's kept it in. He's done well. And then he puts it out for a throw. Take your time, Miggy. Good lad. Good lad. Filo up to Ronigan. I didn't like anything about that pass. Celery on, though. Oh, no. Celery's come forward here. Roy, I mean, that is an unbelievable tackle from Roy Maliak. 5 minutes he's held up. On the board. Gunderland crosses. Željko claims. I'm not nervous at all. 4.5 minutes to go, everyone. Filo hooks it towards Nunez and we win the throw. That's fine. Another minute gone. Another minute gone. Tick it away. Tick it away, Roy. Roy's telling him to get up. Take the booking, frankly, Roy. Just hold it for 4 minutes. Just hold it for 4 minutes, Roy. I'm fine with this. Fleets it on to Big Bennett, who doesn't win the header. Roy hooks it into Ronigan, who has had a good game, by the way. Reversi, lovely at Porster. Leonardo Nunez, he's got that pace. He's got the pace, Leonardo. He crosses it in, though. It's a poor ball, and Rosero will get there. Good header from Roy Maliak. Halilovic, who's also had a very good game. Jelko. Long ball. Up to the 92nd minute. It's a really poor one from Jelko. Big Bennett wins it back, though. Vendelbo. Marcus Niestrup, Vendelbo. Please. Please, Reversi, Big Bennett's in. Oh, I thought for a second we were having it. Celery comes forward. Roy, you needed to take him out there. Kamara's gone down injured. I think they're trying to put it out of play. It's a terrible pass, and Kamara needs some medical attention. It will add to the added time. 2 minutes away from winning the Champions League. 1 minute and 45 seconds from winning the Champions League. Philo. Hated everything about that pass. Reversi brings it forward, though. Through the middle. Alessio Reversi. Vaxdal. They are down to 10 men at the moment. Vaxdal into Big Bennett. Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting, Big Bennett? It's fair to say he's not had the best appearance. Gunderland. Into Castro. Pereira. Ronigan wins it back. Well played, Ronigan. Off to Vendelbo there. Go on, Vendelbo. Win it back, lads. Win it back. Kamara hooks it to Celery. Roy Maliak wins it. Ronigan. Leonardo Nunez. This is where we want the ball. Try and get it off him. I dare you. Maliak. Ronigan. Ronigan hold. Hold, Ivan. He's done so well there. Philo. I'm whistling through my fingers as we speak. Ronigan. He's doing so well. Just keep the ball. Reversi. We're over the allotted time. We're over the allotted time. Vaxdal crosses. Nunez. Ronigan. Reversi picks it back up. Is this it? Is this the moment? Is this the moment? Nunez. They've made a change. They've made a blooming change. We've got a free kick. Reversi to Philo. On his chest. Vaxdal. Oh, goodness. Jan Ruben. Out to Reversi. Oh, my goodness. Benavidez shoots. It's well over the bar. But is that it? Is that it? Oh, my goodness. After 2 game cycles, after a combined 38 years, we've done it. We're the champions. Oh, we're the champions. Oh, of the world. We're the champions of the world. Give us our accolades. Give it to us. I can't wait for this cup lift. Right. They're walking off. They're walking off. Imagine if it's Big Bennett. The Slough fans jumping up and down in the San Siro. Get the open top bus ready. Drinking him. Philo gets the trophy. He brings it over and Slough! Come on! We're the champions of Europe! Slough Town have won it! The Champions League! Biggest trading estate in Europe. They'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. We've won it in their own backyard. It's Inter Milan 1. It's Slough Town 2. I cannot believe we've won the Champions League. When we lost the Europa Conference League last season, oh my goodness, we're in the Club World Championships. Oh dear. Lenny got a Champions League trophy, medal. I can't believe Big Bennett missed a penalty. I forgot it. We weren't expected to get beyond the league table. Conception was so good. That was the turning point. You know what I want to see? I want to see the trophy cabinet. I want to see the trophy cabinet. It's in it. We have actually got a Champions League in our trophy cabinet. Well, what an incredible end to the season. I mean, we won the Champions League. It's yeah, an amazing achievement and something that I'm genuinely very proud of. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed winning the game. I'll see you on the next one.